a different appreciation for story. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely.
And what that means.
First of all, I have to thank to you for that, by the way. So, because I have been, I think, using it, but very unconsciously because I've been writing my blog posts for 10 years. And then but recently for example, when I analyzed, when the first design thinking, I did the first design thinking feedback gathering, one person or a few people said that was like really interesting. Yeah, your articles are more interesting if it's a personal story. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, interesting. Or when it reflects your own personal experience, or it's from, even if it's a testimonial, it's a personal story. They had success with some of the techniques I gave them. And that was really amazing. So that was my, the first make me think moment when I was like pausing. That's interesting. Then we met each other, and then you introduced me to, if the readers want to look it up, the neuroscience of storytelling. That's also really key, I think. And then because if you really understand like this simple line that when you tell data, 2 parts of your brain light up when you tell a story, 7, and that creates more interaction, more engagement. And also this very simple, the second line is, if you just do this, you just buy these 2 things from us and then you use it. People don't buy based on their decisions, they buy based on their emotions, and they confirm with the data. They confirm their decision by just the data. And I actually, if you look at, what has been happening for many, many months now, like every time I get some new technique, design thinking, user experience designing, service design, storytelling, gamification. There are many other things, many buzzwords, shall we say. But if I start observing them in my life, or yesterday I was waiting for somebody on the street, and I started to take pictures of brands and how they communicate, and it was amazing. And I immediately realized, oh, this is a good value proposition. This sucks. It communicates nothing. This actually, here, this coffee shop doesn't matter because their product is so good. Doesn't matter the name. So, I had these realizations, and now I'm using them in my everyday life. So basically, back to storytelling. It was also when I understood this from art, and then I did my own reading after that, I realized even now, like, let's say if I even just designing or thinking about the name for my workshop, let's say I can call it a startup workshop, or how I struggled for 10 years with my startup, which one is more engaging, or how I got over my struggles. Very simple, personal, to the point,